Still tracking some isolated thunderstorms passing through the area, likely lasting into the next few hours, but we're already seeing some weakening in areas of this. You can see this line ahead of the main areas of showers was starting to produce some isolated thunderstorms in La Crosse County, but they've since kind of died off a little bit. We're still seeing a pretty strong line of some heavy rainfall, though, now getting into Jackson and Eau Claire counties and stretching further north into Chippewa County. Again, though, you can see some weakening with it. It's growing in size, but the actual rain rate, we're seeing a lot more of those lighter colors instead of the harsher red and purples. So still some heavy rain associated with that, especially because it's moving to the north. That'll make it stay over one smaller area for a little bit longer of a time. So if you're nearby, you'll likely have a longer amount of some more moderate rainfall. Back in La Crosse, though, again, we did have some storms firing on the southern edge of that line, but they've since kind of started to die off a little bit now. We still, though, have that main body of rain now making its way into northeastern Iowa. That'll likely continue to move at a very northeast route, more like a northeast route. So it'll likely be impacting southeastern Minnesota in the next few hours. But again, it's more likely that these storms will be on the weakening trend rather than ramping up any more than they already are. So in La Crosse, about a 20% chance of rain in the next hour or so, depending on how far east that second line makes it. Otherwise, it's going to be a warm day out there. We'll have cloud coverage picking up because of these lines passing through. 84 in Eau Claire, still staying in the mid 80s, even with those clouds out there throughout the rest of the afternoon. Area highs pretty comparable to where we were yesterday. Most of the area got into the mid and upper 80s, and we'll be right about there, if not maybe a degree or two cooler than we were yesterday afternoon. 86 again in La Crosse, 84 in Eau Claire. Most of us, though, in the low and mid 80s. So it's going to be another warm, above average day, feeling a little bit more like summer out there, and we'll likely continue to feel this warmth for the next day or two. Even in the morning hours, staying somewhat muggy in the morning as well. These lows, for the most part, in the mid 60s, 66 when you wake up in the morning. La Crosse 65 in Eau Claire. Even some folks further into Minnesota likely staying in the upper 60s when you wake up in the morning. So that will definitely make it feel muggier when you're waking up. Very similar to the conditions that we've had the past few days. Tomorrow's highs then very comparable to today. Still staying in the mid 80s out there. 86 for your Tuesday high in La Crosse, 85 in Eau Claire. We'll have a little bit more sunshine out there too, so we can maybe see some additional upper 80s passing into southern Wisconsin. But after about Tuesday, maybe into Wednesday, we should start to see these temperatures slowly falling down, still staying above average though all the way through Thursday. By Friday and Saturday, we'll likely get right near average. That's now in the mid 70s. A little warmer than we were predicting a little bit earlier on. Still back to average, but we're really not looking to get down into the low 70s, or at least widespread low 70s for the area until possibly later into next week. But for now, at least getting back to average, making it feel a little bit closer to September out there. We also have some more rain on the way for the end of the week.
Okay, I do think these high 80s are finally like satisfying my hunger for summer.
Yeah, so you're ready to
move
say
on.
goodbye.
Yes,
okay.
Thank you, Nicole.